Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. If you guys want to see how I got this salon style ponytail within a few minutes, then you guys definitely want to stay tuned. All right, ladies, so you want to start out with some really clean hair. So I used a clarifying shampoo, cheap at Walmart, and a good keratin or silkening conditioner. So this is my hair after it is cleaned. I just wrapped it up in a drying towel for a little bit, but don't let it air dry. You actually want to blow dry your hair. I just wrapped it up real quick to soak up some extra moisture. And I did go ahead and blow dry it with my blow drying brush. I love this thing. It's an Infinity Pro by Conair, and this thing is great. It really cuts down detangling time and drying time. So this is clean hair I'm starting out with. This is how you want to look. You don't want any extra oils or products. So I'm using my Tresemme Heat, a keratin smooth heat protectant spray. This stuff is really good. It doesn't give a really amount of shine, but it's a really good straightener. It helps your hair get bone straight. So I did go ahead and use my flat iron with no steam. And this one doesn't really get your roots really good, but it did great for my hair. It looks really thick and shiny. So you want to go ahead and flat iron your hair. This is a very important step. I know sometimes you don't feel like washing and blow drying your hair, but this is a key to getting your foundation of your ponytail really smooth. So now you want to get those roots, ladies. This is important to the foundation as well. You don't want to, you want to make sure all your new growth is as flat as possible. You don't want any waves in the ponytail. If you really want that salon style ponytail look, you want to avoid wavy hair at all. So that means avoid gels, even edge controls, because that can contain water. If it's a water-based product, you want to stay away from it. You want your hair as clean and as dry as possible. This will really help the foundation of the ponytail. So this is actually the next day. I didn't feel like doing it that night. I was tired, but this is still my clean, fresh hair. You don't want to put any product in it. Like I said before, you don't want any oils or any gels that'll make your hair wavy. You want to keep it as straight and as dry as possible. Next, you want to figure out where you want your part to be. I didn't know if I wanted a side part, a swoop, or whatever. I just wanted it sophisticated, so I decided with a middle part. So now you start the process. So what you want to do, you want to divide your hair into sections and work your way up. The purpose of this is to make sure that the holding spray and the hairspray get saturated on each level. So you want it as close to the root of your hair as possible. You want to blow dry that hairspray so it starts to get hard and starts to firm up. And you're basically molding your hair. You don't want any gels. You can put a really strong edge control on it, but make sure it's not water-based. You don't want it waving up your hair, especially if you're natural or, if you're not relaxed. You don't want anything to wave up your hair. So you're just going to be sectioning your hair and then blow drying it as you go up. You want to put it in a ponytail, and then you want to do the next section. Put as much hairspray as you can near the root, mold it down, and then take that section of the hair and add it to the ponytail at the bottom. It's kind of weird trying to explain it, so I'm just going to let you guys watch the process. Now, I do recommend you using a hair wax stick if you really need to get the roots of your hair laid flatter. You can either use this before a hot comb, or you could just simply lay it on your hair and then take a really good boar brush and brush it really good. This Cantu one is okay. I think it's a little bit too watery, but using it in conjunction with the hairspray, it worked really well with smoothing the flyaways and even getting my edges, but it did need something additional, either a strong edge control or hairspray to really help it lay down. I would recommend another wax stick, something that is not so watery, but the Cantu worked good too. You really want to get the middle of your head. The middle of your head is usually like the thickest, especially when that new growth is coming in. So you really want to saturate your roots with that hairspray and also with the wax stick. You don't want to use beeswax or anything like that. I think it's a little bit too watery. Well, it may work, but make sure you're using a good wax and really, really mold that hair down. At this point, you can go ahead and take down your baby hair. If you want any, you can bring down the additional hair that you want set aside for your baby hair. But later on, I actually decided not to do baby hair. So you're going to see that later. Now, this is the most annoying part, is behind the ear. If you ladies have experienced this, let me know. I hate the hair that has to be slicked behind your ear because it never stays down. So I use wax stick and I use my little mini boar brush to really, really lay down those hairs behind my ear. I did end up using some spritz because even it's got to be spray wasn't doing it. Maybe it was because of the wax. It's best to kind of keep that out of the way and let the hairspray do its job. But that was annoying, but it worked out. So I'm just spraying some oil sheen spray just to make it a little bit glossier. All right, so here's my ending result. I'm not a professional, but this is the best way I could get my hair to lay down. It actually looks better than it ever has when I've used jam or anything like that, any gel in the past. All right, so let's get into the ponytail. So this is a Salon style pretty quick pony. I did pick it up at my local beauty supply, and it is 32 inches long, guys. This thing is long, and it is by Outre. So it's a synthetic wrap ponytail, and I haven't used a ponytail this long before, but I'm really, really excited to get that salon look. So let's get into that part. So it does come with a long like wrap part, and it's in a curl because it was wrapped around the ponytail for so long, so it looks like a curl. But it comes with 3 combs and the wrap piece. So you take that comb and you stick it as close as you can to the base of the ponytail. And then you take the other comb and you wrap it and you tuck the other 2 combs underneath the ponytail. So you're just trying to make it secure. Now, this ponytail is tough to try to stick bobby pins in. And I tried, as you can see right here, and it literally bent. So it didn't go in. It kept bending. So I actually ended up redoing it after this part because it just wasn't smooth the way I liked it. But you just take that piece and you smooth that piece out, and then you just wrap it. It may take a little bit of practice, but it is very, very easy, and it's not bulky, and it lays very flat. As you can see, though, it's a piece sticking out, so I had to go back and do it. But it's very, very easy, and I love it. Does definitely give you that salon style look, so I am loving it. Okay, this is the finished look, you guys. Let me know what you think. I am loving this ponytail. Now, it is synthetic and you do have to brush it. And I recommend leaving your hair out if you have pretty long hair. I suggest leaving it out while you wrap it. But if you have shorter hair, then definitely put it in a bun. But I'm loving it. The ponytail is a 1B color. It's not too shiny, but it is kind of dark. But it matches well with my hair. I love it. And I did take it outside so you guys can see how it looks in the sunlight. You can see my hair poking through a little bit, but it's okay. Just make sure it's brushed, and as long as you don't play with it too much in your hands, you'll be good. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for future videos. Bye, you guys.